Good evening. Developing and extending our understanding of language learning and technology by Ruben Lugo. Teachers are central to what happens in the classroom because they have the knowledge and skills to find creative ways to support student language development, and that is where technology plays a key role. When we learn a foreign language, we must consider multiple factors that converge and interrelate in such a way that we can reach the domain of this and with it signify a reality and give value to the elements that make up the social and cultural aspects of it. The process of learning English is updated today through the use of ICT in the classroom. This allows to change the look of the old guided learning scheme. One of the active participation of the student and the teacher. When Vygotsky began his explorations and led to the development of sociocultural theory, he became interested in semiotic tools such as language. In representations of his theory, we often see the term tool used by itself, and this is often interpreted in the technological world to mean physical tools. From sticks to computers, and computers is certainly a form of tool that is important. New techniques not only constitute a set of tools at a service of teaching and learning activities, but also make up an environment, a space, a cyberspace in which human interactions occurs. As is the teaching and learning process of a foreign language has experienced an extraordinary development in recent times, especially because of the great advantage of interactivity offered by technological tools. According to Harmer in 2001, computer language teaching programs offer students the opportunity to study conversations and texts, perform grammar and vocabulary exercises, and even more, listen to texts and record their voices. Therefore, their usefulness and the degree of motivation they represent for the student is undeniable. Technological means have made an extraordinary advance in the teaching and learning of languages, particularly with the use of text accompanied with CD-ROM, where they are stored images, videos, lexicons, information, and programs with which the user can carry out all kinds of exercises. From the auditory exercises, the corrections of pronunciation, the vocabulary learning, phraseology, grammar, and all the elements involved in learning a language. For their part, Callister and Barbules, 2006, page 29, add that language teaching and learning systems based on technological means with the independence of interactivity generally offer a variety of informative and instructive channels, oral language, written language, iconic language, and illustrations and situations animations, cinematographic techniques, drawings, and caricatures. B. Ease of consultation, both of interaction dictionaries and communication contexts. C. Diversity of techniques and methods. D. Compatibility and complementarity with conventional classroom teaching with a teacher. E. Freedom of schedules and, at the same time, dependence on computer systems. F. Personal choice of level. Individualized teaching. G. Possibilities to effectively address diversity. At present, the Internet is a context in which interactions occur to combine and cross-link the activities of inquiry, communication, construction, and expression. For this reason, the network is described as a public space, a place where people gather to debate, and it did in the agora of ancient Greece. It is a cooperative environment where researchers and creators share ideas, construct new concepts and interpretations, promote exclusive human relationships that are only possible in that environment. according to Callister and Borboles in 2006. The contact that can be established between people through different forms on the internet enriches the possibilities of learning a foreign language. For Harmer in 2001, emails allow users to contact people in schools around the world, which has increased the development of English and especially motivation. Neary emphasizes the diversity of forms that electronic communication takes. Synchronously are chat, interactive games, audios, and video conferences, and virtual environments. Email, electronic forums, and news groups appear unsynchronously. The teaching and learning of the language through the use of the internet is becoming a decisive importance. Since for the first time both researchers and students have access to English from everywhere, because reading material is available in increasingly sites with sounds and videos. The potential is virtually endless, according to the report published by the European Commission in 2014. Improving the effectiveness of language learning, CLIL, and computer-assisted language learning, CALL, showed that technology applied to learning a new language increases motivation and confidence. Computer-assisted language learning involves any process in which technology is used to improve the learning of a new language. It ranges from computers to smartphones to tablets or consoles, and work as an incentive for students who incorporate a foreign language using multiple tools. Due to its virtual nature, it generates a high level of interaction between the computer system and the student, positioning it in a creative role regarding the accomplishment of tasks with a certain complexity. There are three types of motivation involved in this process: between learning and content acquired, between the student and the instructor, and finally among the students themselves when using online discussion forums, chat, or network games. CALL is an effective method when applied in long-term classes to develop specific competencies. It mainly occurs because it allows to evaluate the learner, generate a habit of study, and increase the student's exposure to the language, and facilitates access to knowledge through any system that supports the internet, although it is not always necessary to be connected to apply digital tools. The case of some mobile applications. In addition, it increases the motivation and confidence of those who use the innovative tools to learn in different ways. In short, the multiplicity of technological means constitutes part of the daily life of each individual, which allows him to be in contact with a great amount of information. Undoubtedly, the learning of a language is not only considered its linguistic aspects, but it also the cultural ones. And is this the strengthening that the technologies generate to the learning of a language? Thank you very much.